wants to throw. Does. It is picked off by the Lions. Intercepted. Carlton Davis
loads it up. He's got a home run ball. It is there. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton.
Follow me. I love that. Come on. Take care of business, man. You talk about it, now do it.
Fourth down. Goal to go at the 2-yard line. They throw right top. Touchdown. Travis Kelce ties Tony Gonzalez with 76 receiving touchdowns.
Swarm, tackle. Stay locked to the end of the game. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Let's go. Let's go.
Big blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He might go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
Big time play.
Murray steps up in the pocket, looks. Throw far side. Intercepted again. Kobe Bryant this time.
Fourth down and less than a yard. Jared tripped as he came out from behind center, handed it to Demo. He got the first down.
Wow, you're right, Jared Goff. Oh my goodness.
They will send Jake Bates in to try to win this game.
Never lost against the Packers.
There it is. Fox the hold. Kick away. It is up. And it is good. Yes, sir. These Detroit Lions. You want to talk about grit.
Swarm, tackle. Stay locked to the end of the game. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Let's go. Let's go.
Big blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He might go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
Big time play.
Murray steps up in the pocket, looks. Throw far side. Intercepted again. Kobe Bryant this time.
Fourth down and less than a yard. Jared tripped as he came out from behind center, handed it to Demo. He got the first down.
Wow, you're right, Jared Goff. Oh my goodness.
They will send Jake Bates in to try to win this game.
Never lost against the Packers.
There it is. Fox the hold. Kick away. It is up. And it is good.
Yes, sir.
These Detroit Lions. You want to talk about grit.
Packers on the right side coming into this game, but good news for them. Tackle Zach Tom and guard Aaron Banks both able to go after missing last week, and there to give a hand in pass pro and as a weapon in the receiving game, tight end Tucker Kraft. Now for the Browns, we'll see some shuffling on their offensive line as right tackle Jack Conklin will not play, but inside they'll have their Pro Bowl guard Joel Bitonio able to go after not practicing this week with a back injury.
Yeah, that was a game-time decision with Joel Bitonio, but it's going to create a shuffle in that line. Cornelius Lucas is starting at left tackle, and DeJuan Jones is moving over to the right side for the Cleveland Browns. Kickoff 2 yards deep in the end zone, and Caden Davis, just brought up from the practice squad, will return, tripped up across the 25 at the 26, and that's where the Browns will start first down and 10 with Joe Flacco, the 40-year-old, 18-year vet, making his way out onto the field. It's been a mixed bag so far for Flacco in this 2025 season. The most passing attempts in the National Football League, but the yards per attempt towards the bottom, just 5.4 yards per attempt this year.
Yeah, they got to find their identity. Good enough at the quarterback spot week 1 to knock off the Bengals, and they let that one slip through their fingers. Not good enough last week against the Ravens.
From the 26-yard line, it's first down and 10.
Stop!
Joe Flacco says Isaiah
Great
Bond,
job.
stop.
Great job by Joe Flacco right there.
And Quinshon Judkins with a hold and run up the middle and down at the 33. He had two guys in motion, and Joe Flacco made sure that everybody stopped. As we take a look at this Browns offense, and what we saw on first down is what they need to do, run the football effectively.
They really do. They've done a nice job of having extended drives. You talk about 10-play drives. They're up near the top in the NFL time of possession, but they're just not getting the points out of that as they search for their identity. Quinshon Judkins, a really nice debut last week at Baltimore. Has the full week of practice. We'll see how he runs behind that offensive line that had the shakeups that you and Allison talked about.
It's second down. Flacco floats it toward the sideline. That's a catch for Cedric Tillman, and that's a Cleveland first down.
It is funny, right? Because we have that play in the beginning where Joe Flacco is able to get the team in a legal formation. That was going to be an illegal shift. He gets Isaiah Bond to stop. Why is that such a big deal? These guys cannot overcome their own mistakes. That allows them to get off to a clean start. Cedric Tillman's had several drops through the first 2 games to start this season. It looks like this Browns offense is coming out with a little bit of confidence today.
Cedric Tillman kind of slowly to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay as Judkins turns it upfield. Rolls right into Quay Walker. Stops him after the 3-yard pickup. And we look at this Packers defense, and it's really Micah Parsons is the headliner, but there's more than Micah Parsons out there.
Yeah. Don't sleep on Rashawn Gary. Devontae Wyatt is somebody that we hear a lot about on the inside. Lucas Van Ness, a guy who's not getting the start, but a rotational element. And this back end is so fun to watch on tape. They are flying around. This defense, that is what's going to jump out at you today watching this game, is the speed that this defensive group plays with.
2nd and 7, check down to Njoku, the tight end, trying to get to the sideline. Patient run. He'll end up about a yard short of a Cleveland first down. And Dawand Jones is down for the Browns. Had the 2 knee surgeries in his time in the NFL. Broke his leg in week 11 last year, ended the year on IR. And this is how he got hurt. Javon Bullard going low, and that right leg took the run.
Don't hurt him, Kev. All dripped up. Got the new.
Arm & Hammer Hardball Lightweight Litter. It's crazy hard with virtually indestructible clumps and lightweight.
You gotta check this out.
Amazing. I'm obsessed with humans on the internet.
Switch now to Arm & Hammer Hardball Lightweight Litter.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Hi y'all, I'm Diana Flores, pro flag football player and quarterback for the Mexican national flag football team. Wearing Under Armour makes me feel powerful. The compression makes me feel locked in. It moves with me, it never holds me back. Under Armour knows the game.
What'd I tell you? I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you
Move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot. What? Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from?
Swarm, tackle.
Stay locked to the end of the game. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Let's go. Let's go.
Big blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He might go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
Big time play.
Murray steps up in the pocket, looks, throw far side, intercepted again. Kobe Bryant this time.
Play the Fox Super 6 NFL Challenge. Download the Fox Sports app right now and enter for free for a shot to win your share of $10,000 in cash prizes. See the Fox Sports app for details. Dawand Jones being helped into the blue medical tent. They've gone with 6 offensive linemen. Aiden Hutchinson coming into the backfield as well. He's in motion on 3rd and 1. And the handoff, Carroll pushing that pile over the midfield strap. That'll be a first down. So they had all that extra beef up front and moving the pile for the first down with Quinshon Judkins.
And this is what this Browns offense has to do. Stay into those favorable down and distances. Convert your first downs. Keep Jordan Love and that offense off the field. So impressive when you look at what the Packers have done so far this season to start as a defensive group. And the biggest thing is they're not getting behind the chains. They're not making those silly mistakes we saw in weeks 1 and 2.
180. 180.
Play action pressure coming. Flacco in trouble, and he got rid of it in time. He had Judkins in the area with Lucas Van Ness on the backside providing the heat.
Yeah, I mean, they're just coming right this way, and they're going to meet at the top of the pocket, and Joe's got to step up, but he's a little bit late getting there. You can see how they were able to impact that throw. And one of the interesting things we had in conversation, and to flip this whole thing around, talking with Jim Schwartz about takeaways by that Browns defense, haven't had them. There's an example of what the defense can do with pressure, impacting the thrower to create an overthrow or a ball that's off location to give your team an opportunity for that takeaway.
Judkins on second down, and Judkins at the 46 of the Packers before Bullard and McKinney driving backwards. It'll set up a 3rd and 6. And you'll notice this on the first few plays. Joe Flacco's really getting his team up to the line and out of the huddle quickly. It's not no huddle, but they're getting up to the line quickly, and that's with a purpose in mind for this offense.
Yes, they want to have that communication at the line of scrimmage with the changes they were going to have, and now the changes that have happened here on the opening drive. Even more important, make sure we've got the ability to know what Green Bay is doing defensively.
Third down, they're looking for Dylan Sampson to get something going, and he'll be well short by 5 yards of the first down. So the punt unit coming on, 3rd down and 7, and they run it with Sampson.
Yeah, now this is something that the Browns fans are going to have to get used to, right? Let's come out. We're taking time off the clock. We're converting. We're going to punt the ball, and we're going to try to get down here and execute it. Now, we've got new gunners out here. We've got a change at the personal protector. This is all about field position. Can we make the offense drive the length of the field? They haven't been able to do that the first 2 weeks of the season.
Against the strength of the Browns, which is that defense. We're about to find out after the touchback, Jordan Love and that Packers offense. They've been tremendous to start this season. Can they do it against Myles Garrett and the Browns D?
What's good? Justin Jefferson here, and I'm in my Under Armour Heat Gear Compression. I'm a problem on the field because, one, I got the best routes, got the best cleats, and of course, I got the best celebrations.
What I tell you, I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What?
Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
Arm & Hammer Hardball Lightweight Litter. It's crazy hard with virtually indestructible clumps and lightweight.
You gotta check this out.
Amazing. I'm obsessed with humans on the internet.
Switch now to Arm & Hammer Hardball Lightweight Litter.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
So here you go. You've got 4th and 2.
I'm going with Josh Allen.
Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
An unbelievable 26-yard touchdown run! Are you kidding me?
Outside jab. Outside jab with his way.
Yeah.
Said I've hated every minute of this week because he's had to prepare for number 95. You see that play sheet he's got in his hand? There is a whole column on there for plays you only can run when 95 is not on the field. He's on there now, and on first down, Golden with the catch, and Golden struggles forward for 9. And you know, Jordan Love is very much aware of where Myles Garrett is when he's out there, and you see the yards per completion. It's the polar opposite of what Joe Flacco was. Joe's throwing short passes. Jordan's had the deep ball.
Yeah, we got a Packer down, Zach Tom down, so able to start the game, but down right now. So Allison touched on this. We've got 2 game wreckers, you know, coming from each side on the edges, and we've had injuries in the offensive line on both sides on their opening drives.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
What I tell you, I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What? Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
What's good? Justin Jefferson here, and I'm in my Under Armour Heat Gear compression. I'm a problem on the field because, one, I got the best routes, got the best cleats, and of course, I got the best celebrations.
Would you like to have healthier gums and cleaner teeth? Waterpik Water Flossers transforms the power of water with precision pulse technology. It's clinically proven to be twice as effective as string floss for removing plaque and improving gum health. Take control with Waterpik Water.
I'm good, man. Yeah, I feel good. Hey, you gotta catch it. The butterfly. Yeah, that good luck. Good luck to that guy. That's good luck? Yeah, that's good luck, bro. That's good luck, bro.
Let's fly around. Let's have some fun today. Let's get Coop smiling. How about that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Got some teeth. Got some teeth. I need everything you got. Let's find a way to get a win.
Everybody want a piece of this joint. We'll come and get it.
They block it. It's stuffed. It's scooped. It's scooped at the 20. Hunter Long carries it in.
You guys got to keep going. It ain't going to be pretty today.
Tom's been battling an oblique injury and clearly emotional on the sidelines. He gave it a go. He leaves after one play. Jordan Morgan in on 2nd and 2. Love with pressure, and down he goes. The Browns get to him with Malik Collins coming right up the gut, pushing that line back and sacking Jordan Love.
Yeah, how many times have we heard the name Malik Collins this week on the other side? Come on, where is he? He's right there in between. Beats Elton Jenkins quickly on the loop. He's got a teammate coming right behind him. So a stunt up front gets 2 free runners to Jordan Love.
Mason Graham, the other that was right on the heels of Malik Collins, nowhere at all for Jordan Love to go. 3rd down. 4-man pressure. Love in trouble, tried to dump it short, and it's off the foot of Josh Jacobs and incomplete. So the Browns use that pressure from their front 4 to force the Packers to punt it away, a 3-and-out for the 10th time, forced by Cleveland's defense.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Kevin, the ability to get pressure with just the 4. And we're going to get into it as this game goes on. But what they do behind that down 4 that's bringing pressure, moving from pre-snap to post-snap, it is very challenging. It's going to be tough for Jordan Love today to get through his progressions because he's got to recognize what kind of coverage they've got going on behind that front that can generate pressure with just the 4.
And Whelan to punt it away. Pressure up the middle on Whelan. He uncorks this punt. And a fair catch called for and made by DeAndre Carter at the 20-yard line. So the Browns and Jeff Hafley's defense going back to work. And for Jeff Hafley, this defense has been a process, but he feels like it's on the right track to where he thought it was going to be towards the end of last year.
Yeah, it was one of those things that we talked. We had the Packers during the course of the year, and I don't want to overload the guys with a lot of stuff at the beginning. I want to add through the course of the season, let them grow in their understanding and knowledge of the defense so they can play fast. He felt like by the time the playoffs got there, they were good, and he was really, really happy of where they got to during training camp this year.
Harold Fannin Jr., the talented young tight end in motion. Flacco looking, checks it short to his other tight end. That's David Njoku out to the 32-yard line, but a flag down behind the play, and it'll be a hold on Cleveland. That'd be Wyatt Teller on that right side.
Holding, number 71, offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Well, Cornelius Lucas got flagged for it. A couple of guys may have had their hand in the cookie jar there.
Yeah, well, you're working against Micah Parsons, number one, and the biggest thing is your technique. You're a little bit slow. Look at Micah's already in front of him, and that's feet. That's just getting off that line of scrimmage. You got to have that kick back, and you've got to create space between you and Micah Parsons. The same for Myles Garrett. Both of these guys, some of the best first steps in the NFL at gaining ground.
First down and 20. Bond in motion. And the swing to Bond. Trying to get around the edge. Really good play by Nate Hobbs. Got out there on the corner and would not let him turn. It'll be second and long.
Yeah, a really nice job by Nate Hobbs, but you're going to see this screen get set up outside, and you're going to have a 2-on-1. And right now, you've got to swap, right? You got to climb, you got to get off that. Cedric Tillman has to disengage. He's got Harold Fannin there coming inside. And just get off that, get to that second defender. Isaiah Bond unable to break the tackle.
Second down and 21. Four-man pressure. Flacco with some time over the middle, and he finds the rookie Isaiah Bond. Makes the catch at the 27-yard line, 4 yards shy of a first down. And we check in with Carissa Thompson for the first time for a game break.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Both the Eagles and Rams undefeated. Jalen Hurts doing what they do. The tush push gets them in from 1 yard out. Eagles up 7-0. Kevin?
Dean Blandino over the tush push.
The hardest play to officiate in the game today.
Third down and 4. Another four-man pressure. Parsons up the middle, got free. Flacco over the middle, incomplete, and it'll bring up fourth down. Micah Parsons, first impact that he's had today up the gut at Flacco.
Yeah, it's got all day. He's relentless, and we'll get into some comparisons about the productivity. There's the little chip, and sometimes, see, that's a subtle thing, right? Hey, I got a tight end. Hey, I got a running back that's going to help me with the chip. But you've got to also allow that tackle to be able to maintain his position to be able to block him. Did you bump him too far inside? You could see Micah take advantage of that and go right into that inside gap to get that pressure.
Well, Jorquez punt. Golden Fields at the 33 did not call the fair catch, and Golden fights forward for about 4 on the return. Jordan Love and company are going to start in Cleveland from the 37 in a scoreless game.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
I could ask. Why not? Yeah, I'll just ask.
Wondering about Ozempic? Ask your doctor and visit Ozempic.ca for savings.
Chase and Sidney Brown know that when pain strikes, sometimes it takes two. Advil plus acetaminophen combines 2 trusted ingredients for fast pain relief. Advil plus acetaminophen tackle your tough pain 2 ways.
What's good? Justin Jefferson here, and I'm in my Under Armour Heat Gear Compression. I'm a problem on the field because, one, I got the best routes, got the best cleats, and of course, I got the best celebrations.
Swarm, tackle! Stay locked to the end of the game. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Let's go. Let's go.
They blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He might go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
Big time play.
Murray steps up in the pocket, looks. Throw far side. Intercepted again. Kobe Bryant this time.
Fourth down and less than a yard. Jared tripped as he came out from behind center, handed it to Demo. He got the first down.
Green Bay to work from their 36-yard line. First down and 10. A scoreless game. 7:16 remaining first quarter. And Myles Garrett back out there on the field for the Cleveland Browns. Zach Tom questionable to return with the oblique injury. Tucker Kraft in motion. And on first down, it's Jacobs. And there's Garrett to pounce on him for no gain. This Packers offense got some wide receiver issues, Daryl, so that tight end play becomes even bigger for what Green Bay wants to do.
It really does. I think there's confidence with the Packers when you talk to them. They're not worried about that wide receiver group. They feel they have the depth there when you talk about Romeo Doubs and Dontavian Wicks and Matthew Golden, Malik Heath, but it's Tucker Kraft. And then Luke Musgrave. You want to go 3, John Fitzpatrick. They've got 4 tight ends up today for the game.
Here's Love to Golden. Blockers in front, and Golden down at the 43-yard line. Needs 3 for the first down. And with the Browns, it starts up front. And not only Myles Garrett, but we've seen it, that interior defensive line.
Yeah, how many times did we hear Malik Collins' name mentioned this week getting ready for the game? Mason Graham really starting to hit his stride, understanding what this defense is and maximizing his skill set there. Some great linebackers. I mean, you watch that group, Devin Bush, Carson Schlesinger, Jerome Baker. I mean, they're good there. And then that back end. And again, you see the 4. It looks the same snap to snap, but what they do behind it is very impressive.
Love on 3rd and 3 to the sideline. There's Jacobs with the catch and a first down. Rashawn Jenkins with the tackle of Josh Jacobs, but a pickup of 6, and they move the sticks.
Yeah, and that's just removing your running back, putting him out there. Savion Williams is now in the backfield. That kind of chess piece that Matt LaFleur is hoping to expand as the season progresses. Missed all of OTAs and a lot of training camp, but then you can just slide Josh Jacobs right out to the right and try to get a one-on-one situation like they did and let him use his skills. A lot of weapons here for Jordan Love in this offense.
An offense in which he's got so much control over right now at the start of year 3. Josh Jacobs to the outside, weaving through tacklers, and Jacobs down inside the Browns 45 in the arms of Carson Schlesinger. Myles Garrett on the sidelines at the moment, and that opens it up for Matt LaFleur. He told us there's a whole section 95 out, and they goes to that section when 95's not out there, so he can call a different group of plays.
Well, I think it shows you how much respect they have for him as a run defender as well, because, okay, if 95's off the field, I think we should be passing the football, but he is so good against the run as well with those tackles for loss that it's just an opportunity to run whatever you want. We'll see if they try and dial up a shot here with Myles on the sideline.
2nd down and 3, and the play clock winding down. They've got to use a timeout. So Green Bay has to use the timeout here before 2nd and 3. 4:37 to play in the first, and now these messages.
Tradition unleashes the passion of the dog pound and inspires us to make Tostitos the traditional way, starting with whole corn kernels to make our masa from scratch. No artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Tostitos. Tradition matters. Here we go, Browns.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Thanks, Saquon.
We ran here? Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
With the timeout, that gave Myles Garrett the chance to get back on the field for Cleveland.
Exactly, right? I mean, come on. Coach LaFleur, if you're that worried that you cannot mismanage that opportunity, you should have at least gotten 2 snaps with 95 on the side. So you just lost one of those 95 out of the lineup calls.
Flip that card over. Take that section out. And the Wildcat snap to Savion Williams, and Williams out of bounds close to first down yardage. So apparently that's a play that's in the 95 in category. Allison Williams, he's still out there for third down.
He is, and LaFleur told us he's never game planned against one specific player in his entire career like he did this week with Myles Garrett, and that includes in 2020 when they faced the Browns. And he said the reason why is a couple of things. They play a really attacking style in that front. They come off the ball so quick, led by Jim Schwartz, who's just such a good defensive coordinator and does a lot to keep you off balance. But then he pointed to the guys around him. You've called their names today. Malik Collins, Mason Graham, the rookies, that these guys play so hard.
Up the middle, Jacobs right through the interior of that Browns defensive line, and he gets the first down to the 38 of Cleveland, and that'll be enough to move it.
What a really nice job by Rasheed Walker on that play.
Oh, and a little bit of pace. Jordan Love snapped the football, and timeout was used by Cleveland. He wanted to try to pace because they didn't substitute. The Browns tried to substitute, so he was hoping to pace, and instead Cleveland took timeout.
They had to, or they're going to get 12 men on the field. Myles Garrett did not get off the field. He was going to be flagged if they didn't get that timeout called.
There's no timeout on the play. Green Bay took a simulated substitution that we should have held up.
Oh, a simulated substitution. So there is no timeout. So they faked the sub, but then didn't sub, and Carl Cheffers said we should have stopped it.
A lot of shenanigans. Watching shenanigans last night in the Auburn-Oklahoma game. You know, trying to walk the guy off the sideline, and now we got simulated substitutions.
Oh, I bet Mike Pereira is stewing in the Fox studios in L.A. Simulated substitutions. Malik Heath in motion on first down and 10. Here's Jacobs trying to pick his way through traffic, runs into the arms of Aiden Huntington and down to the 34-yard. Was I wrong, Mike Pereira? Weren't you stewing a little bit about that, chicanery going on?
Listen, I mean, I don't want to stew about anything here, but the fact is, was there an actual substitution? Did they play with the same 11 people? I think they did, but the previous play ended up into the bench area. So that is considered, even with the same player, that's considered, the same 11 player is considered a substitution. So that's why Carl Cheffers said they should have given the opportunity for the defense to match up.
Interesting. All right, Mike, thank you. Second and 6. Love from the gun, facing a four-man rush to the sideline. Long throw. Matthew Golden, the little bobble, able to secure it before he got out of bounds to 31 and picked up 3.
Yeah, nice job maintaining your concentration. You're not going to get this, right? It's going to come off your hands there, and you're right on the sideline and able to refocus and get that secured and get 2 feet down.
So a 3rd and 3 at the 31.
One of the big things that Jim Schwartz talked to us about, not getting the takeaways that they want. So what he wants is getting off the field. A big opportunity right here on this 3rd down to force a field goal attempt by the Packers.
Defense showing blitz. Love off the play fake on the slant, finds Romeo Doubs, and that'll be a first down at the 21. 9-yard pickup and a first down for Green Bay.
He does a nice job. Watch him pressure the outside. That allows him to get back inside, and it also gives him time so that safety can't come down and give a big hit to him as he comes into the middle of the field.
Romeo Doubs with the Guardian cap on. We see more and more players using that in games to help in the concussion protection department. 10th play of the drive. Golden in motion. Jacobs the carry. Little cutback, and is caught from behind as he gets to the 20-yard line. Joe Tryon Shoyinka, after the 2-yard gain, makes the stop.
I think it's interesting when we see this matchup here today. We talked about Cleveland's defense and how they shut down Joe Burrow and that passing attack from 2024, and then followed up with what they did against the Ravens run game. And it's going to be interesting today because I really feel like Green Bay is an extremely balanced team. They've got They've got a lot of talent and a lot of weapons in the passing game. They've got Josh Jacobs. They got good substitutions behind him with Emmanuel Wilson and Chris Brooks. So this is going to be a challenge for this Browns defense today, pairing up against the balance of the Packer offense.
Bo Melton, the converted wide receiver, now corner, back at wide receiver right now. And he goes in motion as the handoff is to Jacobs. And down to the 16-yard line, a pickup of 4.
You're starting to see that run game, right? They've been leaning on it a little bit here as we wind down in the first quarter, but I've been impressed how Green Bay's been able to come out and kind of be efficient running the football. Nothing huge, not some big chunk runs, but they're being efficient, staying ahead of the chains, and it's allowing them by themselves to be able to now maintain their possession.
Well, this has been a Matt LaFleur staple. Right around 50-50, run and pass. Exactly this year. They're 3 for 3 on third down on this drive. 12th play of the drive, and we've got a flag and a false start.
False start. Number 77, offense, 5-yard penalty, third down.
So that'll be Jordan Morgan who moves early. And that is going to take us to the end of quarter number 1. So the quarter comes to a close, and the Packers will have a 3rd and long to start the second when we return.
What'd I tell you? I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving points better run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What? Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Chase and Sidney Brown know that when pain strikes, sometimes it takes 2. Advil plus acetaminophen combines 2 trusted ingredients for fast pain relief. Advil plus acetaminophen. Tackle your tough pain 2 ways.
Let me see that thumb. Yeah! Less scroll, more vibes.
The only reason I played wide out, I had to be in that group. My ass should have played safety, and I just wanted to be in that group.
Launches to the end zone. Puka, diving catch.
What a
touchdown, LA!
That's a catch.
Play action on first down, but a sack as Bosa gets there for his 2nd today.
I tried to move his arm. I was like, that's not moving.
Stop there. Yes.
And the handoff to Henry on the right side. He's going to pick up first down yardage, but he's lost the football. And the Steelers have the ball.
Yes, huge, brother.
84 degrees, 51% humidity, a balmy September afternoon at Huntington Bank Field with Daryl Johnston, Allison Williams, Mike Pereira in our studios. I'm Kevin Kugler. 3rd down and 9. Love looking to the sideline, batted away. It's Denzel Ward, who battled cramping in the heat last week in Baltimore. No cramps there as he sprung in front of Dontavian Wicks to bat it away.
Yeah, and this is really hard because you've got the motion. There he is. He's in man coverage coming all the way across, and you've got a little bit of a bubble you had to run there. That's outstanding by Denzel Ward to be able to get that pass blocked down. Excellent job tracking him all the way across the field.
So a 39-yard try for Brandon McManus to give the Packers the lead early in the second. Good snap and hold. The kick by McManus right down the middle. And we've got a 3-0 game in Cleveland. So the Packers with an outstanding drive, but it's stalled on 3rd and long. They settle for 3. We'll start your Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday. Number 25 USC coming off last night's win over Michigan State takes on Illinois. Illini trying to bounce back. It starts with Big Noon kickoff live from Champaign at 10 a.m. Eastern, followed by USC and Illinois right here on Fox. So Jordan Love orchestrating that drive, 13 plays, 43 yards, took almost 7.5 minutes off the clock, Daryl, but it ends up with just 3 points. So Cleveland bent, but they didn't break.
Yeah, but it's a positive. I mean, this defense that Cleveland rolls out snap after snap is very challenging. It's a physical day, it's a mental day, and so that's a positive. You know, just the length of plays and the time that you were out there and being able to execute efficiently. So there's some positives to be taken there. Obviously, you want the 7. But that's nice, and we've mentioned how this defense has played the first 2 weeks, so anything you can chalk up to a positive and build some momentum is a good thing for that Packer offense.
And the longest Green Bay scoring drive by plays and by time spent this season. So a 3-0 advantage, and it'll be Cleveland football. Carter, about 4 yards deep, will take the knee for the touchback. And Joe Flacco and company back to work. Starting quarterback since 1999, it's been a real contrast. The Packers have used the fewest starters, 8. The only team to use fewer than 10. The Browns, on the other hand, 40 different starters. By far the most in the NFL, and you shrink it down even more. If you go to 93, they've had 3 different opening day starters. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. Otto Graham was not one of those starters, but it feels like ever since Otto Graham, maybe Brian Sipe and Bernie Kosar, the Browns have been trying to find that guy.
Bernie Kosar here today is part of the 1985 team. Great to have him with us.
On first down, Judkins out to the 39-yard line. Carissa Thompson has news of football for us.
I do, Kevin. The Rams were down 7-3 when Matthew Stafford connects with Devontae Adams deep for this 44-yard score. That is Stafford's 381st touchdown, for those of you keeping track at home, tying him for 9th most all time. More importantly, Rams in front, 10-7. Kevin?
Carissa, Moose and I actually have a board in our booth that we keep track of touchdown receptions. So thank you for that update for Devontae Adams. Change the board.
I'm at it.
2nd and 6. And off Judkins again. You see the commitment early. This team wants to establish the run game. Kevin Stefanski told us that in week 1. He told us again here in week 3. This is key for what they need to do this year with this offense.
And that's why they drafted Quinshon Judkins in the 2nd round. That was their future. You're going to lose Nick Chubb, so who are we replacing him with? Now, with some legal troubles, a late start for Quinshon Judkins, so I think everybody was surprised last week. Happy is how he played, 61 total yards, 57 after contact. That's the physicality that Kevin Stefanski wants.
Now 3rd and 2. Off the play action. Flacco to the sideline. Catch is made, and that's a first down. Cedric Tillman with the grab, and Keyshawn Nixon with the tackle. But again, they got up to the line quickly, took their time, found the open man.
Yeah, and if you're going to be a running back, you got to be able to do some pass protection. So a nice job here. Want to stay up there. Use your lineman next to you to be able to get in there and just kind of square him up. That allows Joe Flacco to get the ball out. Micah Parsons drawing a little bit of attention over there.
A little bit. Safe to say everybody knows when number 1's on the field for the Pack. He's not at the moment. Judkins is. He gets the carry, and Judkins met and dropped at midfield by Isaiah McDuffie. Nice play by the Packer linebacker. Loss of 2 on the carry.
Yeah, and you would think it would be similar for Kevin Stefanski as it is for Matt LaFleur to have when number 1's out of the line. Here's my call. Right. So you wonder how many passes we get when 1's out.
A flea flicker. And Flacco sets it up short for Fannin. Fannin on the edge, runs into McDuffie, and down at the 45. That was a quick flea flick. Quinshon Judkins threw it back like it was a hot potato.
Yeah, it's like a flea quicker here, right? You know, we've got an opportunity to get a deep throw crossing the field. And there's that shot. I mean, that's middle of the field. That's open. You just lay it out there and let Isaiah Bond run underneath it. So A little quick on that decision to check it down, and I think that's where Joe Flacco has to grow a little bit as he develops trust with this offensive line against this Packer front.
Fannell motion out. 3rd down and 7. Parsons back in there, pressure coming. Flacco in trouble, and he throws it away. Now he leaked out to the edge, and Rashawn Gary was the pressure. Here comes a flag where Flacco went down if it's intentional grounding, but there's also a flag in the secondary at about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, definitely intentional grounding on Joe. I think we got illegal contact in the secondary.
By both teams on the play. Illegal contact, number 33 defense, intentional grounding, number 15 offense. Those plays, fouls offset. Repeat 3rd down.
And that's a break for the Browns, because without that illegal contact, that's loss of down. That's the punt team coming on. Now you've got another shot on 3rd.
Absolutely. And when you get these types of opportunities, you know, what are you going to do? You know, are you going to take advantage of this? Evan Williams with the illegal contact. That's just a car crash right there. You got 4 guys running into each other. But this is an opportunity. What are you going to do with this opportunity right here? Because to your point, Kevin, you should have the punt team out there right now, and you should be turning the ball over back to Green Bay. You've got a chance to extend this drive in Packer territory.
Hey, John, hey,
3rd and 7 again. Parsons lined up in the middle, almost in a linebacker spot. Here comes the pressure, and Gary, who was denied a sack on the previous 3rd down, gets that one. His 5th straight game with a sack. And the punt team coming on for Cleveland.
Well, it's just all the changes that are going on right now. So Rashawn Gary's going to be right here. He's unblocked. I mean, why are you turning out? You got David Njoku out there. You know, again, it's the simple things. And when you're stressed with your depth, how much attention are you paying during meetings? How much attention are you paying during walkthroughs? You've got to be able to step in and do the job that your position requires.
So here's Corey Bojorquez to punt it away. Hangs it up. Golden, the rookie, ranging to his left. It'll bounce at the 10. He'll field at the 7, and he'll beeline out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Rashawn Gary, 3.5 sacks on the year. Celebrating that end of the drive for the Browns.
What's good? Justin Jefferson here, and I'm in my Under Armour Heat Gear Compression. I'm a problem on the field because, 1, I got the best routes, got the best cleats, and of course, I got the best celebrations.
What I tell you, I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What? Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Yeah, I feel good. Hey, you gotta catch it.
The butterfly.
Yeah, that good luck.
Good luck to that guy. That's good luck.
Yeah, that's good luck, bro. That's good luck, bro.
Let's fly around. Let's have some fun today. Let's get Coop smiling. How about that?
Yeah.
There we go. Got some teeth.
Got some teeth. I need everything you got. Let's find a way to get a win. Everybody want a piece of Detroit. We'll come and get it.
They block it. It's stuffed. It's scooped. It's scooped at the 20. Hunter Long carries it in.
You guys got to keep going. It ain't going to be.
Packers defense gets the sack, forcing the punt, and now Jordan Love, who led the Green Bay Packers to a field goal his last time out there, starting deep in their own end at the 12-yard line. Patrick in motion, play action. Love steps to his left and checks it to Fitzpatrick, his tight end, down across the 21-yard line. But let's go back to the sack that ended the Browns' drive.
Yeah, I think the reason that Rashawn Gary is turned loose is because guess who that guy is? And you don't see him in that position very often. So I think that messed up the count. And you've got KT Leviston, who's coming outside and just turns Rashawn Gary loose. And whether the slides were happening inside, but just making everybody think. And again, that's one of the big reasons. Let's get to the line of scrimmage early. Let's be able to communicate and talk.
Well, there was movement early up front. The flag drops after the ball is snapped. Mason Graham with the tackle of Emmanuel Wilson, but it looked like the left side of that line had movement.
False start, number 77, offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
That's the second on Jordan Morgan in this first half. And again, Zach Tom played one play, went off to the sidelines. We assumed the oblique injury flaring up again. He's not been back in, and so that created a shuffle for Matt LaFleur's line.
Yeah, and you want to come out, you want to try, and Zach Tom comes out to start that game, and he made it through one snap, and he knows that he's not going to be able to help his team win today. That's a hard position to be in. You get ready for this, you're prepared for it, you know you're not going to be 100%, you go onto that field, and you have to make that decision. I am not positive for my team today. I have to walk away and let somebody else play because they will play better than me this afternoon.
2nd and 6 toss play, Emmanuel Wilson, and Wilson grabbed by Carson Swessinger. We were talking with Jim Schwartz about Swessinger, the rookie from UCLA who's had the green dot. I thought this was the best thing he said. He said, if there's a struggle, he outworks that struggle. Quick snap. Love on 3rd down. Pressure comes. There's a struggle to get away from Swessinger, but Love cannot. He outworked the struggle of getting to the quarterback, and he drops Jordan Love. 2nd sack today for Cleveland.
Yeah, he's one of those players that everybody talks about that doesn't play like a rookie. And he has a great feel. I mean, blitzing is not the easiest thing in the world to be able to do. You've got to have a really, really good feel for it. He's already developed that. He's really good inside, running around the picks, being a guy who's going to take the pick. But then at other times, I mean, you'll see him running that old Tampa 2 coverage. He's running down the middle of the field with a tight end.
So we have a challenge flag tossed by Matt LaFleur on the Packers sideline. Carl Cheffers is going to let us know what the challenge is.
Green Bay is challenging that there were too many players on the defense. We'll review the play.
All right, they're going to count while we're going to step aside. Carson Swessinger already doing the count on the Browns sideline.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
What you got to say? Say, hey, hey, hey. Hollywood swinging.
New Balance.
here you go. You've got 4th and 2.
I'm going with Josh Allen.
Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
An unbelievable 26-yard touchdown run! Are you kidding me?
12-play drive. Anybody? 12-play drive with his way?
Yeah.
Matt LaFleur's challenge, a good one. 12 men on the field, and it removes the punt team as Devin Bush didn't quite get off, Bruce.
No, you got to hustle. I mean, Rayshawn Jenkins is coming on the field. They're going to swap out a linebacker for a safety, but you got to hustle. I mean, those are the little things. When you've gotten off to a start like Cleveland has this year, those are the little mistakes right there that happen. We saw it with an opportunity when the Browns got an extra snap, and they weren't able to do anything with that on a 3rd down. So there's different times during the course of the game where you're going to be able to steal some momentum or create some momentum. And the Browns have just struggled mightily in those areas this year.
And even a more painful penalty than what Green Bay had that gave Cleveland an extra snap. This gives a fresh set of downs. It was 3rd and 4, the 5-yard penalty. Takes the punt team off, means the Browns aren't getting a chance to get the football back, and Jordan Love and company go to work with a 1st down from the 23. Would have been a 3 and out. Instead, it's a 1st down by penalty. Good challenge by Matt LaFleur. Good eyes by that Packer coaching staff to see that and throw the challenge flag. Frustrating for Jim Schwartz. And the Pack ready to go from the 23-yard line on 1st down. Emmanuel Wilson, the running back. Musgrave, the tight end, in motion. And the play fake. Love rolls. A lot of room in front of him. He's going to run, and he'll slide down at the 27-yard line. Back to Los Angeles at Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Kevin. This one's for the Packers historian. Steelers up 7 in New England. Aaron Rodgers connects with DK Metcalf for this 12-yard score. With that touchdown, he now moves past Brett Favre for 4th most touchdown passes all time. Pat's added a touchdown. Steelers up 14-7. Kev?
Carissa's got all kinds of NFL history in these game breaks today. Receivers breaking records, quarterbacks breaking records, 2nd and 6 here in a 3-0 game. 3-19. Play action, pressure coming. Garrett chasing off the fingertips of Tucker Kraft and incomplete. Well, we speak of Aaron Rodgers, and you look at Jordan Love as compared to Aaron Rodgers, and through 35 career starts, these numbers are very similar.
It's unbelievable how close they are. I mean, that's amazing. You know, to see those 2 quarterbacks start off for that franchise almost identically.
Now a 3rd and 6. Garrett lined up at the bottom of your screen to Jordan Love's right. Love will throw to the right side. Dobbs with the catch. Breaks free of Denzel Ward. He's got a 1st down and plenty more. All the way out to the 44-yard line. A 16-yard gain on the play.
This is just a great job by Romeo Dobbs. Here they are at the bottom of the screen. Just watch him get out of his break, his stop right there. Just stops quicker, retraces, loses Denzel Ward on that change of direction, coming back on that stop route.
At the 44-yard line, play clock down to 8 as they break the huddle. Going to have to hurry or use a timeout. Play clock at 2. Play clock at 0, and there's the timeout.
Prior to the delay of game, timeout, Green Bay, a 30-second timeout.
It's the 2nd time that's happened in this first half for the Packers. They've had to use that timeout to avoid the delay of game.
Yeah, and we talked about it at the top, right? This is the first time they're on the road, and they've had the good fortune of having that Packer fan group with them at Lambeau and a great environment for them to play in. And Coach LaFleur talked about how great they've been, those fans up in Green Bay. And now to come here to the Dog Pound, which is one of the more challenging stadiums to play in here in Cleveland, are some of these little miscues caused by the crowd? Is their communication just not as crisp as it has been at Lambeau Field? But we've seen some things uncharacteristically here in the first half that we didn't see those first 2 weeks.
And it was something everybody that we talked to before the game, LaFleur, Coach Hafley, Jordan Love, everybody was concerned about just all of the operation away from home for the first time. Kraft in motion from the pistol, Love to throw. Swings it, Jacobs up the left sideline, and Jacobs down at the 47. Miles Harden providing the stick to knock Jacobs down after the pickup of 3. Well, it's been the story of the early season for the Cleveland Browns. The defense hasn't gotten a lot of help at times. Not complimentary football, as Kevin Stefanski's talked about with this group.
Yeah, they're going to give you a chance every Sunday. You know, Cleveland's defense is going to give the Browns a chance. It's just, what is the contribution from the offense and from special teams?
Second and 7. Love with pressure, peels off to Jacobs. Jacobs upended as he gets to the 47-yard line. Grant Delpit went low and held him to no gain on the play.
All right, I tell you, Grant Delpit makes a quote leading into the Ravens game where he's not afraid of Derrick Henry. They're going to be able to shut him down. Now he's got to follow that up. And they do. They hold him to 23 yards, and a lot of it had to do with Grant Delpit. He played a great game against the Ravens last week. You watch that film, and number 9 is everywhere. He's picked up right where he left off here this afternoon, coming up with run support from that safety spot.
4 for 6 on third down today are the Packers. A 3rd and 7 here. Play clock at 2. Love with a flag down to the sideline through the hands of Romeo Doubs, and it's incomplete. Are they going to get another 3rd down opportunity here?
Yeah, Myles Garrett jumped.
Offside, number 95, defense. 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
Second time today. For a minute you thought the Browns got the Packers off the field. Second time on this drive.
Yeah, it's hard enough to win a game in the NFL, but when you're committing mistakes like the Browns have committed today against an offense and a team that's as balanced and talented as Green Bay is, you're just making it so hard on yourself.
5 defensive backs out there for Cleveland on 3rd down and 2. Jacobs split out to the bottom of the screen. Now he'll motion into the backfield. On 3rd down, it's Love on the keep. He's got the 1st down and plenty more. Jordan Love running behind Tucker Kraft, picks up 10 in the 1st.
Watch the end of the line. Isaiah McGuire is 57. You're not chasing. That's not your job. That's not your job. Your job is to contain the run to the outside. There is no run support out here besides that, right? So that's his job. Isaiah McGuire has got to watch for the boot or everything coming back that side. That's the 2nd time he has gone like a shot down the line of scrimmage, and they brought that boot out around him.
First run of over 10 yards today belongs to number 10.
319, you're set on.
And a flag moving on the left side of the offensive line.
False start, number 18, offense. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
That's Malik Keith, and they'll back up 5. Just a little shift to that right foot. Green Bay will get up to the line now for the 1st and 15.
319,
Pitch to Wilson. Wilson found an opening and gets good yardage. Down to the 38-yard line. Delpit and Huntington combine after the 5-yard gain.
And they just make you think so much pre-snap with everything going on. And you've got a traditional power eye. There goes Tucker Kraft away from the play. Quick pitch out front. Just some really cool stuff in the run game. Rasheed Walker is having a nice game today at left tackle for Green Bay. In the run game, he's doing a nice job. He's getting a little bit of help out there when he's got 95 one-on-one. But in the run game, he's been very effective today. Some key blocks downfield.
Off the play fake. Pressure up the middle. Love steps away. He's blasted. Alex Wright with his 1st sack of the year.
Good job by Alex Wright, because he's going to get the chip, and then he's got somebody that's going to double team him, right? Little chip there with the tight end before he goes out. And then Jordan Morgan, just again, bad technique, head down. You're not in position. You're not in position to be able to block these guys. This defensive line is quick. They're explosive. They change direction, and you've got to be in a good base position and be ready to use perfect technique to be able to block these guys.
3rd and 15. 6 defensive backs out there for the Browns. Jacobs with the catch, and Jacobs down in the arms of Schlesinger, and flags all over the field. 3rd and 15. Who's this going to be on? Carl Cheffers, our referee, will sort it out and let us know.
Illegal block in the back, number 87. Offense, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
So they'll take the yardage, back them up, to try to back them out of field goal range here and set up 3rd and long.
He took his eyes off the defender, and now it's one of the things that I just never understand when you see that play. If I'm coming up to block you and I see your name, then I should stop, and I shouldn't block you, because that means I'm going to hit you in the back.
I wish that was a rule in our Saturday meetings at the hotel. Love. Pressure up the middle, and he's down! Garrett got there! Some help up the gut from Aiden Huntington. And the two guys that trained together in the summer meet together at the quarterback and force 4th down.
Yeah, just a great job by Miles, because watch, he's got 2 guys that are going to try to block him. You're going to get a little chip, and then you got the tackle in position, but again, Rasheed Walker not able to get back. Now, Matt LaFleur has played Myles Garrett one time as head coach of the Green Bay Packers, and he doubled him almost 30% of the time. The 5th highest Myles has ever been double teamed, and he was able to slow him down. He only had 1 pressure that day, one of the lower pressure rates of his career. So we'll see if he gets some more of that, because right there, that one didn't work.
Fielded and down at the 20-yard line. It's funny that he said that, because he said also, I don't remember putting that much into blocking him in 2020 like I have for this game, but he clearly put a lot into blocking him back in 2020. Maybe just tried to forget about that one.
I think, yeah, you kind of flush that game when you have something like that going on. But I think that Myles Garrett is he's a different pass rusher today than he was back then. You just see some of the things he's able to do. He's become so much more than just an edge rusher. He's a complete edge guy that's great against the pass, getting to the quarterback, and also playing the run well.
Should be the final play before the 2-minute warning. And it's Judkins, the rookie, out near the 24-yard line, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning officially with 1:57 to play in this opening half. Myles Garrett, Jordan Love, the cat and mouse game continues. A low-scoring defensive struggle in Cleveland.
Hi y'all, I'm Diana Flores, pro flag football player and quarterback for the Mexican national flag football team. Wearing Under Armour makes me feel powerful. The compression makes me feel locked in. It moves with me, it never holds me back. Under Armour knows the game.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Would you like to have healthier gums and cleaner teeth? Waterpik Water Flossers transforms the power of water with precision pulse technology. It's clinically proven to be twice as effective as string floss for removing plaque and improving gum health. Take control with...
What we decide to do, what type of team we gonna be today? We're about our business today. Hey, embrace the moment. Embrace the moment. All day, all day, all day. Snap to the last night, I think everything you got. Hey, I tried to take a nap before I got in this. I couldn't sleep. I can't stop moving. I keep seeing red. And red don't mean stop. Red mean go.
Hurts. Keeps it. Run. Touchdown. Inside. Touchdown number 10.
That boy's been eating us Wheaties, man.
Wants to throw. Does. It is picked off by the Lions. Intercepted. Carlton Davis.
Loads it up. He's got a home run ball. It is there. Touchdown Denver.
Coming up on the Verizon halftime, Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Gronk. Stafford feeding Adams. Taylor debuting in Tampa, and Mariota runs it in. Coming up on the Verizon halftime, 3-0 here in Cleveland. 2nd and 7 for the Browns. On their own 23-yard line. Goes 6 of 8 for 43 yards. 4-man pressure. Backside from Parsons. Flacco throws, finds the open target, and connects for a first down. Cedric Tillman picks up 10. Up to the line quickly, but a substitution will take a little extra time.
I think this is the hardest part when you get into these 2-minute situations is making sure that you've got the time to do what you want to do, but not providing your opponent the time for him to come back down and get some points at the end of the half.
Over the middle, it's the tight end, Njoku. He's down near the 38, picks up 5. 2nd down and 5. Clock running, a minute 13 and counting. Again, 4-man pressure. Flacco will step up, floats it down the sideline. Lunging for it is Jamari Thrash. If they can't connect, then that'll stop the clock with 58 seconds to play in the half.
And watching Andre Schmidt in pregame warmups, this was going to get you right about the spot where you needed to be with a first down if you could have completed that pass. He was good from 58,
going
with
this
some room
direction.
to spare in this direction. So you're right there, probably around 60. He kicked a 61-yarder in the UFL. We know he can do that, but that was indoors. But pregame, if he hits it well, he's got the leg to get it there from 60 outside here today.
Hit from 61 in the UFL with St. Louis. Flacco steps to his right, throws a wobbler to Jerry Jeudy to the 45 of Green Bay. They'll mark him with progress to there, a pickup of 17. Got hit by Carl Brooks, but he got rid of it for the first, and now Kevin Stefanski wants the timeout.
And he wants something else.
I think he was frustrated it didn't get recognized soon enough.
Good anticipation by Joe Flacco on this. It's at the bottom. It's just an in route. Going to get by Nate Hobbs, the underneath defender, coming to that middle of the field, and really good anticipation because you mentioned, Kevin, he's going to take that. He's going to take that hit. So on the move and getting it into an area where Jerry Jeudy can run underneath it.
That arm got hit. I said it was a wobbler when he threw it, and that's why it wobbled.
I mean, that was a good pop on that throwing arm, and for him to be able to get that ball downfield, I mean, it didn't look like it impacted it at all.
He got it there with enough on it for Jerry Jeudy. And now you're in that conversation of Andre Schmidt territory. Now remember, Andre Schmidt struggled at home in week 1, missed an extra point, missed a short field goal, and was on the injured list late this week with a pulled calf. And there was some question as to would he be able to go. Clearly is. We watched him at warm-ups. He looked great. From the 45-yard line, Flacco, pressure coming, and looking for Jeudy, who fell down at the 39-yard line. Keyshawn Nixon in coverage, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
We've had a little bit of this through the beginning of the season from the wide receivers on the Browns. Cedric Tillman having a little bit of trouble staying up in his breaks, getting in and out cleanly. And, you know, that's when bad things happen. Luckily, that was thrown to the outside of the field. But if you're doing something with a pivot in the middle of the field and and you're slipping and falling, and that ball is going into a bunch of defenders. That's when those interceptions happen.
On 2nd and 10, here comes pressure again. He got rid of it to Thrash, and a good tackle by Keyshawn Nixon. Ball in play, clock continuing to run. Browns with 2 timeouts. From the 41-yard line, it's 3rd down. Motion across, hustling is Tillman. A lot of time running off. Down to 25 seconds. Flacco checks it short. Jerome Ford, a flag down behind the play. Ford breaks the tackle, has the 1st down, but the flag.
Holding, number 77, offense. 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
That's Wyatt Teller with the hold, and that'll back the Browns up and back them out of field goal range.
I mean, you're on the cusp of field goal range, and you get a penalty. I don't like the call. That's not holding on Wyatt Teller right there. So if that was the call, that is not a hold on 77. That is a defensive tackle rushing the passer that didn't have great feet. I mean, Colby Wooden just kind of goes down because he's got too much momentum going forward.
So you see the line to gain. The green line is a 61-yard field goal try, matching Schmidt's high in the UFL. And Njoku gets it right to the line. He can't see the green line, but he acts like it's there. And now Packers use the timeout from their sidelines. Matt LaFleur came running in and called his final timeout with 12 seconds to play in this 1st half. So while we take this quick timeout, it gives us a chance to check in with Kurt Menefee in Los Angeles.
Well, 6 2-0 teams are playing right now and fighting to stay perfect. Coming up on the Verizon Halftime, we'll have the highlights from a busy day, including the Bengals battling the Vikings without Joe Burrow. And we'll get you all ready for America's game of the week between the Cowboys and the Bears. We'll see you at the half.
Kurt, one of those 6 2-0 teams right here in Green Bay. That Browns defense has stymied Jordan Love in the offense for the most part today. Just 65 yards passing for Love. 4th and 8 coming out, and looks like the offense is still on the field on 4th down and 8.
Yeah, I think you're going to try and draw him off sides because I think that 5 yards gives you the opportunity to bring Andre Schmidt out. If not, I really feel like you've got to take the penalty and punt it because you've played a decent 1st half. It's 3-0. And you don't want to do something silly here that gives them an opportunity to get to 6. We see how close the games are to start the season, and you want to do everything you can to be able to stay in this football game after what happened last week in Baltimore. So I really think that Cleveland's just going to come out and try to draw Green Bay off sides. If they don't get the 5, then they're going to punt, and we'll be going in for halftime.
Myles Garrett with a sack in this 1st half. Kevin Stefanski using one of his 2 timeouts left with 12 seconds to go before this 4th and 8 snap. Flacco 11 of 15 for 87 yards today. He will snap it and roll to the left. Flacco going deep, looking for Judy, and it's intercepted. Xavier McKinney with his 1st pick of the season, down at the 9, but the Browns won't hate the fact that that was intercepted deep down on that end of the field. If it's stopped on 4th and 8, Darrell, Green Bay's got a shot to run a quick play and get 3.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of time, but if we're going to do this, let's get it down there. Isaiah Bond, that's your speed guy. Not a great throw by Joe, and boy, he pays the price for standing in there, but just doesn't get it down the field far enough there.
Xavier McKinney, who's not had a lot of opportunities after a season in which he had 8 interceptions last year. Nobody's throwing it over the middle against him.
He's got to run all the way out to the sideline to get him.
Love will take a knee, and that will take us to halftime. Our 1st half stats are brought to you by Wingstop. The 3 combined points in this one, the fewest in a 1st half since week 14, Jacksonville and Tennessee last year. You see the total yardage, also some low numbers in this one. Both defenses playing well here in Cleveland, and the unbeaten Packers with a 3-0 lead on the road. Off we go to Los Angeles in the Verizon halftime.
Welcome to the Verizon.
everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
What'd I tell you? I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What?
Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
Trop payer pour des meubles, ça c'est inconfortable. Laissez-nous vous aider pendant le solde confort chez Léon. Relaxez sur nos sofas maintenant jusqu'à 50% de rabais. Et la livraison locale est gratuite. Meublesléon.ca.
He's a tremendous quarterback to me. He's my GOAT.
Jared on the end around gives it to Amon-Ra. He's going to throw it to Jared. Inside the 5 to the end zone. Jared Goff. Oh, baby, on the receiving end of a pass from Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is beautiful stuff.
Little high step in the end zone, too. Oh, man.
I'm lucky to have him as a quarterback.
The players know Jared Goff is the engine that drives the high-powered Detroit offense.
Jared will never get all the credit he deserves. That's kind of what keeps him going. People know who Jared is. They know the quarterback that he is. They know he's the game changer. He's, one of the most accurate passers in this league.
Going for it on 4th and 1. Jared throwing, got the man. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Defenses know what they're getting into when it comes to Jared.
What we decide to do, what type of team we gonna be today? We're about our business today.
Hey, embrace the moment. Embrace the moment.
All day, all day, all day. Snap to the last 90, everything you got. Hey, I tried to take a nap before I got in this. I couldn't sleep. I can't stop moving. I keep seeing red. And red don't mean stop. Red mean go.
Hurts
side. Touchdown number 10.
That boy's been eating that Wheaties, man.
Wants to throw, does. It is picked off by the Lions, intercepted. Carlton Davis
Loads it up. He's got a home run ball. It is there. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton.
Follow me. I love that. Come on. Take care of business, man. You talk about it, now do it.
Fourth down, goal to go at the...
A lot of us are very similar in terms of, like, I don't know how much fun we like to have playing this game, how much we enjoy doing this, but at the same time how selfless we are and how much we all want each other to kind of be in this together.
What a race we've got building here. Oh, huge crash there. Gonna be a super tight one to Manley. Bit of a wobble. Oh no. Oh, he's closing. He's closing. Oh, no. Another great race. Wow. Coming up the left side. Takes the win. What a race.
We got guys that have never made a practice squad. We got guys that are undrafted, all on the same level, all in the same meetings, all on the same team, all on the same field. I think when we started it, we thought it could be cool. I don't know if we ever thought it would have this type of fellowship and camaraderie.
Hey, my helmet. Did you see my helmet? Yeah. That dog was hanging.
DAZN, the undisputed global home of boxing. Over 185 fight nights a year. From the world's biggest events straight into your home. The kings, the chaos, the comebacks. From weigh-ins to walkouts, inside the corners, raw reactions, expert analysis, behind the scenes, top commentary. Watch it your way, anytime, any screen. On your phone, on your couch, on the move. You don't just watch it, you live it. Because passion doesn't take a round off, and neither do we.
It's the glamour division of boxing. Show for the ages. This is intensity at its best.
Champion of the world.
DAZN, the undisputed global home of boxing.
Napoli against Milan on this Sunday night in Serie A. Tries its luck. What a strike. And Lukaku.
It is a winning start for the champions.
He works to the inside. Now he gets matched up there against the rookie, Zach Frazier, the center. Zach Frazier said, what did I do to deserve this?
Myles Garrett is probably one of the toughest defenders you will ever have to play against.
The Patriots and the Bills.
What a beautiful play. He's in, yes, sir.
Patrick Mahomes to face off Trevor Lawrence.
Making his way, he's got the room 20. Kelsey, touchdown.
46 seconds left. Bills down 2, 40-38, but driving. Allen complete to Coleman. Cuts it back at the 20. Tripped up at the 10-yard line.
What a game this has turned into.
Woo! Fasten your seatbelts.
Matt Prater just signed this week 23 game-winning field goals.
Kick on the way. And it is good. And Matt Prater, in his first game as a Buffalo Bill, has won the ball game.
Welcome to Buffalo, baby.
Back to it, back to it.
That might be it right there, yeah.
Boom! Let's go. The only reason I played wide out, I had to be in that group. Man, I should have played safety, but I just wanted to be in that group.
Launches to the end zone. Puka, diving catch.
What a
touchdown,
catch.
LA.
That's a catch.
Play action on first down, but a sack as Bosa gets there for his second today.
I tried to move his arm. I was like, that's not moving. It's stuck there.
Yes. And the handoff to Henry on the right side. He's going to pick up first down yardage, but he's lost the football. And the Steelers have the ball. Yes! Huge, brother! You got to love it. We get the ball back. Execute. Communicate. Execute. One away every single time.
Ball is tipped up in the air and intercepted. All 300 and blah, blah, blah pounds of it.
This is the first beat.
The only reason I played wide out, I had to be in that group. My ass should have played safety. And I just wanted to be in that group.
Launches to the end zone. Puka, diving catch.
What a
touchdown, LA!
That's a catch.
Play action on first down, but a sack as Bosa gets there for his second today.
I tried to move his arm. I was like, that's not moving. It's stuck there.
Yes. And the handoff to Henry on the right side. He's going to pick up first down yardage, but he's lost the football. And the Steelers have the ball. Yes! Huge, brother! You got to love it. We get the ball back. Execute. Communicate.
Love with pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, 3.5 sacks on the year. He outworked the struggle of getting to the quarterback, and he drops Jordan Love. Second sack today for Cleveland. Pressure up the middle, and he's down. Garrett got there. That was today's game flow presented by Progressive. The fewest first-half points scored in the NFL this season. Green Bay 5 of 8 on third down, but that Browns defense doing what they do. 3 sacks, 8 pressures as we welcome you back into the booth. Daryl Johnston, Kevin Kugler. No surprise we've seen what we've seen from Cleveland. Really no surprise what we've seen from Green Bay. Both of these defenses came in among the best in the National Football League.
Yeah, and I think, again, we see how good this Cleveland Browns defense is, what they did week 1 against Joe Burrow, what they did against that Ravens run game, and now they've got a balanced approach. They've kept both the offense, passing game, and run game of the Green Bay Packers in check. This is going to be, there's not going to be a lot of possessions here in the second half, unless something changes drastically. So every possession will be paramount, and who is the first team that gets up on the board here in the second half? That'll be huge.
Savion Williams looking for the return, and Williams wrapped up as he gets to the 26-yard line. Allison Williams, you heard from both coaches. What'd you find out?
Well, guys, we told you at the top of the show offensive line play would be key today, and both coaches touched on the play up front. For Kevin Stefanski and the Browns, he said our thinness at tackle is really getting exposed without DeJuan Jones in this game. We have to be helper aware on that side of the ball, but this is the type of game he expected, and he said now we need our defense to go in there, get a takeaway, special teams to give us a field advantage. And for Matt LaFleur and Green Bay, he said our biggest issue, we cannot protect the quarterback. We have to block better up front. Plus, the false starts, penalties really hurt them in that first half.
4 penalties for Green Bay, 4 for Cleveland. And on first down, it's Josh Jacobs with the carry. Schlesinger there to meet him at the 30-yard line. And a pick up a 4.
I think it's the biggest thing when we talk about that complementary football area is field position. It really is. That's how you gain positive field position. That's how you create it. And boy, it's going to be hard, you know, listening to Allison talk about what Coach Stefanski said. Hey, we need to take away from defense. Well, we talked about that in the first half, right? They don't have one yet. They're a very tough defense, but they haven't gotten a takeaway yet. And, you know, who knows when that's going to happen. Special teams making a big return and getting field position. Boy, they haven't shown the ability to do that. So you're waiting on 2 components that have struggled mightily this season.
Love on the keep. And Love will slide close to the first down. He started his slide before the yards to gain for the first, so it's 3rd and 1.
I tell you what, it's basically coming out, hey, it's 57 at the end of the line. Yeah, okay, let's run a bootleg. I mean, that's the 3rd time this game where he has gone to, I don't know, maybe they've got secondary support there where that's his job. I hope so, because if not, we've got 3 minuses on the film tomorrow morning.
And it's been blatant, and Love sees him and goes right after him, and then they do the direct snap to the motion man, but I think there was movement early.
False start, number 77, offense, 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Their version, the pack push, but the motion.
Yeah, you'll watch the left guard move before the ball is snapped. You see right there, Jordan Morgan jumping that snap count. So you get a little bit of a break here. Let's see what Myles Garrett and those boys up front can do. They need a big one right here.
That's 3 today on Morgan. 3rd and 6. Love with pressure. Down he goes again. Malik Collins with the sack. A loss of 5 on the play and the 4th Cleveland sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is why it happens, right? You're going to have 3 guys. Look at the 3 guys there on Myles Garrett. Well, that's creating one-on-ones across the board. Here's Malik Collins right there. Run the pick, loop around. That's where all the action is happening. When you commit that many assets to Myles Garrett, those other guys have to win, and Jim Schwartz feels like he has a group that can do that this season.
So the Browns defense does its job. DeAndre Carter waving for the fair catch, and he'll make it at the 29-yard line. 12:32 to go in the 3rd in Cleveland. Browns back on offense in a 3-0 Packer ball game.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Trop payer pour des meubles, ça c'est inconfortable. Laissez-nous vous aider pendant le solde confort chez Léon. Relaxez sur nos sofas maintenant jusqu'à 50% de rabais. Et la livraison locale est gratuite. Meublesléon.ca.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Swarm, tackle! Stay locked to the end of the game. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Let's go. Let's go.
Big blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He might go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
Big time play.
Murray steps up in the pocket, looks. Throw far side. Intercepted again. Kobe Bryant this time.
4th down and less than a yard. Jared tripped as he came out from behind center, handed it to Demo. He got the
Offensive line trying to figure out how to protect 10 right now. It's not going so well.
No, it's not. And just with all those changes that we talked about, Zach Tom trying to give it a go, he couldn't do it. Anthony Belton's out there, right tackle. Aaron Banks now down. Jordan Morgan at left guard.
Flacco on the roll, chased to the sideline by Gary, and he throws it incomplete. And Allison, that offensive line shuffle has been ongoing today.
Yeah, it has, and the guys that we thought were going to be able to go physically just not able to stay out there. Zach Tom dealing with that groin injury. He's questionable to return. We have not seen Aaron Banks come back in. He is still deemed questionable, but they're really dealing with some major injuries up front, and it's creating a lot of problems for this offense.
And as you see on the Browns side, DeJuan Jones went out early. He is out for the remainder of the game with the knee, which has forced a retooled offensive line for the Browns. 2nd down and 10. Judkins trying to find room. And down to the 31-yard line. Parsons on the play before, Moose, was a little bit slow to get up.
That's more than a chip. That's a chunk. I mean, that's the one thing you have to be careful. Remember we talked about knocking that guy off the tackle? I remember you, number 10. I got you. What did John Madden always used to say? Wham in the whammer?
The wham in the whammer.
Now you got to chip the chipper.
Third down. Flacco with protection. It breaks down, and he's sacked. Rashawn Gary got there for the second time today. 4.5 on the year for the former Michigan Wolverine.
And that's what's going to happen with this group. Rashawn Gary's at the bottom of your screen right there, 52 coming in from that left side. There's another little chip right there. You got to get out quicker. You got to get out quicker and help out your guys. So KT Leviston is in a good position, but what are you waiting for? Why are you locked in? I'll trust Wyatt Teller a little bit more than I'm going to trust my back, Jerome Ford, to chip Rashawn Gary.
They'll bounce at the 29 and go out of bounds. No return for Green Bay and a timeout in Cleveland. Both quarterbacks under siege today in this defensive game. 3-0 Packers in the third. Kevin Stefanski says, where's the offense?
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
What'd I tell you? I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What? Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
Chase and Sidney Brown know that when pain strikes, sometimes it takes two. Advil plus acetaminophen combines two trusted ingredients for fast pain relief. Advil plus acetaminophen tackle your tough pain 2 ways.
Hi y'all, I'm Diana Flores, pro flagball player and quarterback for the Mexican national flagball team. Wearing Under Armour makes me feel powerful. The compression makes me feel locked in. It moves with me, it never holds me back. Under Armour, no.
I'm good, man. Yeah, I feel good. Hey, you gotta catch it. The butterfly. Yeah, man, good luck. Good luck to that guy. That's good luck? Yeah, that's good luck, bro. That's good luck, bro.
Let's fly around, let's have some fun today. Let's get Coop smiling. How about that? Yeah. There we go. Got some teeth. Got some teeth. I need everything you got. Let's find a way to get a win.
Everybody want a piece of Detroit. We'll come and get it.
They block it. It's stuffed. It's scooped. It's scooped at the 20. Hunter Long carries it in.
You guys got to keep going. It ain't going to be.
Fox Sports proudly partners with Coach Across America to make sure every kid has a coach who believes in them and helps them believe in themselves. Visit CoachAcrossAmerica.org or scan the QR code on your screen to learn how you can help. It's Savion Williams, and he's dropped for a loss back to the 26-yard line, trying to find any way to get this offense jump-started for Green Bay.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur a little coy with us. We kind of kidded around with him about, hey, you know, Micah Parsons and Jeff Hafley has that chess piece, and is Savion Williams becoming that guy for you on the offensive side of the ball as he gets integrated into this offense? And he just kind of, you'll see. You know, we got some extra things for him coming in.
That pressure rate you saw on the screen, 50%. That's the highest under LaFleur. That's what it is right now. 50% pressure rate. The swing to the edge, Dontavian Wicks, and Wicks twisted down about a yard short of a Green Bay first down. And a flag is down. And this is going to back Green Bay up. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Ineligible player number 63 was illegally downfield. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
That's Rasheed Walker, the left tackle.
So quick little screen to the outside. You can see how far downfield he is. I mean, you got to know that. I don't understand that one. I mean, that's you know it's a screen to the outside. You can't be more than a yard downfield, and I mean he is 4 yards downfield.
So 2nd and 18. It's Jacobs. Jacobs across the 30, breaking free. Jacobs with a first down and more into Cleveland territory. All the way down to the 48, 31 yards down that left sideline.
Well, he makes up for it this time. So watch big 63 on this one. Just a real nice job. We're going to flash at Myles Garrett, ball out quick. But watch 63. He's the key block right here. There's the one that gets Josh Jacobs those extra 8 to 10 yards.
On first down and 10. Up the middle with Emmanuel Wilson to the 44.
The other people out front, the wide receiver's doing a nice job. And they actually had it on the other screen that got called back for ineligible downfield. That one was executed really well, with the wide receivers being the key blockers on that one.
So it's 2nd and 6 now, and the Packers trying to build on that. That's the biggest play of the day by far for either offense.
But these defenses have been so good at just snuffing any momentum away. I tell you, Carson Schwessinger has been in the mix all day, playing a unique style here today.
Love connecting with Wicks, and a yard short of the first down. What are you seeing from the rookie Schwessinger out there?
I'm seeing a tremendous amount of trust from Jim Schwartz into expanding what he does, and just kind of going back and watching Cincinnati and Baltimore afterwards, and how impressive he is there for a rookie. Now he's down there, so we talk about it really being a four-man rush with the Cleveland Browns. Well, Carson is becoming that 5th guy. He's walking right up on the nose with the center, and now he's going to become that guy that runs picks, right? He's going to go into the guard and take the guard, and if you go to move that way, here comes that defensive tackle looping around with a free run to the quarterback.
3rd and 1. And timeout used by Green Bay. Closing in on a delay of game. The flag had been thrown, but the timeout called first. So with the timeout for Green Bay, now these messages.
They don't have changing rooms here? No, they do. Oh. When a young homeowner starts to turn into their parent, it helps to show them just how bad it can get.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
You want to end up like that? I don't.
Tradition can turn a leap into a legend and inspires us to make Tostitos the traditional way, starting with whole corn kernels to make our masa from scratch with no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Tostitos. Tradition matters. Go, Pack, go.
I'm going to be interested to hear how Matt LaFleur feels his team handled their first game on the road this year. It seems like the operation has not been nearly as smooth, and what was the genesis of that?
It's the 3rd timeout they've used to save a delay of game penalty. Pitch to Jacobs. Jacobs getting to the edge, tackled by Ward, but he's right at the line to gain. Should be a first down at the 38.
Yeah, we talk about Denzel Ward as being a great cover guy. Watch this in run support. You know, he's going to come up, he's going to battle through Dontavian Wicks and come up and make that play. That's excellent.
Just enough with the fall forward for the first down. First and 10. Wilson tries the right side. Aiden Huntington in there to make the stop. Picks up a 3-yard gain. They were 5th in the National Football League coming in, but it's the impact this Browns defense can have on any offense.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I mean, that's what this defense does to offenses, and even our really, really good Dallas Cowboy teams back in the 90s, going against that Philadelphia Eagles defense with Reggie White and Clyde Simmons and Seth Joyner and, you know, Jerome Brown. I mean, it was you celebrated when you got first downs. You celebrated when you had a sustained drive that would get you a field goal opportunity. They were that good.
A little slow to get up after that play was Rasheed Walker, the left tackle. He's going to be looked at on the sidelines. Darian Kennard coming in, the Ohio native. And another retool of this Green Bay offensive line.
Yeah, and fortunately, 95 is not on the field right now. And I'm sure if he looks up, he's like, all right, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Let me get back out on the field.
2nd and 7, they bring pressure up the middle. Love throws. It is caught by Kraft, immediately tackled by Grant Delpit. Positive yardage to the 32. I think there's an equipment malfunction. That might have been what kept Rasheed Walker off the field.
Popped a couple of screws there that attached the face mask.
So it's 3rd and 4. Handoff Wilson, first down into the secondary. All the way to the 22-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Yeah, you got to be careful, right? You've got your responsibility. We get a little bit too wide here, and look at the hole we open up right at the point of attack. I mean, you've basically left Denzel Ward in a gap about 8 yards wide to make that one-on-one tackle.
Here's Wilson again, much more stingy up the middle this time, only 2 yards. Isaiah McGuire on the tackle. Equipment man is, I mean, as frantic as you can work.
It's got to be like a NASCAR pit crew, man. You got to have the little zip things. He's got to be back out on the field by now. Are we going old school by hand?
Just zip tie it. Don't you have super glue? Come on.
These new fasteners, I can't stand them.
Duct tape fixes everything. 2nd and 8 at the 20. It's Jacobs, and not much there. He gets hogtied by Malik Collins and yanked down after just a 1-yard gain. Malik Collins has played some really good football for these Browns.
He really has, and time again, you know, we heard it in week 1, getting ready for week 1. What a surprise it was. He's really flashed throughout the course of training camp and just continues to play at a really high level, and that makes this front so dangerous. Well, we've seen the focus that you have to place on Myles Garrett outside, and then you've got Malik Collins, who's on the inside.
Walker no longer a screw loose. He's back out there. 3rd down and 7. Love over the middle. Fits it in. Wicks with the catch. It's 1st and goal, Green Bay. Ronnie Hickman saves the touchdown with the tackle after the 16-yard pickup.
Just got to make a play. Somebody's got to step up and make a play. Eyes a little bit off right there for Miles Harden. Don't know why his eyes and his posture were to the outside. I would have thought he would have had inside leverage there.
And now an injured Brown, Greg Newsome, going down at the goal line.
Looks like cramps again, similar to what Denzel Ward had last week in Baltimore. Kind of the same temperature here today, so hopefully just a case of cramps.
They'll tend to him. We'll step aside.
What I tell you, I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What? Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Mom, Dad, let me give you a ride home.
Is this yours?
So, of course, my agent doesn't tell me that I'm going to be working with a bird that day. And when I get to set, the wrangler's yelling at me like, don't make eye contact.
Why did we pay for dinner?
Swoon, tackle! Stay low. to the end of the game. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Let's go. Let's go.
They blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He might go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams.
Big time play.
Murray steps up in the pocket, looks, throw far side, intercepted again. Kobe Bryant this time.
4th down and less than a yard. Jared tripped as he came out from behind center, handed it to Demo. He got the first.
Greg Newsome dealing with some cramps on the sidelines. Hopefully he'll get back out there. 1st down and goal for Green Bay. Jim Schwartz's defense has been in this spot before. And on 1st and goal, the give is to Jacobs, and he won't go anywhere. And it's one of the things he talked with us about from last week in Baltimore, and it's still stuck in his craw. 3rd quarter drive that they did not stop him on 4th and goal.
Yeah, he has a very, very high standard. It does not matter where that drive starts. I do not want a touchdown.
2nd and goal, Jacobs again, and he's hit hard and dropped at the 3.
Last week in Baltimore, an opportunity to kind of save that drive. Devin Bush with an interception that was in his hands, and he misses it. So that was the point that he was hammering home. So Green Bay gets it down to 1st and goal at the 4, and I guarantee you, Coach Schwartz was ramping his guys up. They do not get a touchdown here.
Play action, Love on the roll, the pump, pressure comes, he finds his open man, and it's a touchdown. John Fitzpatrick's first NFL touchdown.
And because you can't get any pressure onto Jordan Love on the bootleg, you're not going to be able to cover this. Here's John Fitzpatrick right here. He's going to go down. He's going to be washed all the way back inside. He's going to get out super late. Everybody loses him. It's a nice job coming behind. I thought maybe Carson Schwarzenegger lost him in coverage, but he actually did a really nice job of coming in behind him and finding that open spot.
And the extra point makes it 10-0 Green Bay. John Fitzpatrick finds the end zone for the first time in his career. And on a day where the defenses have dominated, a 10-0 lead feels like a mountain.
Trop payer pour des meubles, ça c'est inconfortable. Laissez-nous vous aider pendant le solde confort chez Léon. Relaxez sur nos sofas maintenant jusqu'à 50% de rabais. Et la livraison locale est gratuite. Meublesléon.ca.
What I tell you, I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot. What? Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
What we decide to do, what type of team we gonna be today? We're about our business today. Hey, embrace the moment. Embrace the moment. All day, all day, all day. Snap to the last night, I think everything you got.
Hey, I tried to take a nap before I got in the I couldn't sleep. I can't stop moving. I keep seeing red. And red don't mean stop. Red mean go.
Hurts. Keeps it. Runs. Touchback. Inside. Touchdown number 10.
That boy been eating them Wheaties, man.
Wants to throw, does. It is picked off by the Lions, intercepted. Carlton Davis
loads it up. He's got a home run ball. It is there. Touchdown, Denver.
terrific on that scoring drive that took 14 plays, 71 yards. First time Cleveland's allowed multiple 7-minute scoring drives, Daryl, since November 1st of 2020. And the kickoff to the goal line, DeAndre Carter on the return. You need a spark from somewhere. To the 27-yard line is where they'll go. Tuesday, the critically acclaimed smash hit Doc returns with a thrilling season premiere. After a doctor loses 8 years of her memory, a patient comes back to haunt her. Doc premieres Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on Fox. This Cleveland offense, 3.4 yards per play here this afternoon as they start from the 26 yard.
Yeah, it is. It has been a struggle. And unfortunately for Browns fans, it's going to continue to be a struggle for a while with the matchups they have coming.
Flacco pumps and finds Judkins, and Quinshon Judkins lit up by Edgerrin Cooper. Well, Kevin Stefanski has said he has a plan with how he wants to utilize this quarterback situation with Joe Flacco and with this offense. But one of the reasons you started Joe Flacco was this schedule.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely brutal coming out those first 6 weeks. You can see toughest first 6 games in the NFL. Now, we understand what the plan is, but at some point you may have to adjust that plan because really, to me, you know, with the injuries in the offensive line, we have to wait now for Quinshon Judkins to really kind of get into stride if that's the offense that we want to be.
There's Njoku, first down for the Browns to the 40-yard line.
Can you make this work? I mean, what we're seeing here to start this drive, can you continue to do that all the way down the field? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's at some point they're going to have a penalty. And that's what Joe Flacco talked to us about. For the time being, because we're not hitting explosive plays, we've got to be able to grind it out. And that's what our style is going to be. When you have the change in the injuries in the offensive line, when you don't have guys that can take the top off and give you a chunk yardage play so it makes that drive easier, it becomes almost impossible to do this drive after drive after drive all game long.
Nobody open. Flacco into the turf with Quinshon Judkins. And of course, this is all with the backdrop of you drafted 2 quarterbacks in Dillon Gabriel, who you took in the 3rd round, and Colorado's Shedeur Sanders, who you took in the 5th round. We saw Dillon Gabriel in mop-up duty last week. He led him on a touchdown drive. But at what point does the plan get accelerated and say, look, if we're throwing somebody to the Wolves, do we throw Joe Flacco or do we throw the youngster and see what he can do?
180, West Line.
Judkins. Judkins, a good run out to the 46, picks up 6 yards.
And the hard part is we know how good of an arm Joe Flacco has. He's a deep ball guy. He's that stretch play action. You know, I don't know with the mobility, you know how far you're going to get him outside, but there's some play action and things that you can do to help stretch the football field, and we just haven't been able to see that happen. Isaiah Bond, another one, just like Quinshon Judkins, is a late addition to the team during training camp because of legal issues that he had prior to the draft. So it's been challenging on a number of different levels for this offense.
3rd and 4. Flacco down the sideline, too tall. He had Isaiah Bond open at the 35-yard.
There is to make a play, you've got to make it. And again, this is time on task. And I don't care. Joe Flacco will say it's all about reps. Reps, reps, reps. Joe Flacco and Isaiah Bond have not had enough reps to be able to execute that high-low throw with a corner underneath and a safety over top to be able to fit it into that spot.
Marquez with the punt. And it'll bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The offensive frustrations continue for the Browns, but Jordan Love and the offense getting set to go back to work. There's a late flag on this punt down at the 28-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Carl Cheffers will sort it out.
I do think that quarterback competition that you mentioned with the 4 guys that were going into camp, Kenny Pickett, Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, and it was going to be Joe Flacco's job, that was That was the worst thing that could have been there for this offense, especially with the injuries that happened during the course of camp. And then the uncertainty coming out of camp. There was nothing definitive. You didn't really get an opportunity to learn a whole lot. So you're kind of forced into this position now where the safe thing to do is to throw Joe Flacco into that rugged schedule.
Unnecessary roughness, number 31 of the kicking team. 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. First down, timeout.
It's one of the gunners, Donovan McMillan, the rookie from Pitt. So 15 yards added to the field position of Green Bay.
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Maybe I could. Yeah, I'll just ask. Wondering about Ozempic? Ask your doctor and visit Ozempic.ca for savings.
The only reason I played wide out, I had to be in that group. My ass should have played safety, and I just wanted to be in that group.
Launches to the end zone. Puka, diving catch.
What a
touchdown, LA!
That's a catch.
Play action on first down, but a sack as Bosa gets there for his second today.
I tried to move his arm. I was like, that's not moving. He's stuck there.
Yes. And the handoff to Henry on the right side. He's going to pick up first down yardage, but he's lost the football. And the Steelers have the ball.
Joe Flacco talked to us about doing ball control offense. You see the time of possession. It's not worked out so far for Cleveland. Love will set up the screen to Tucker Kraft. And Kraft on first down takes it out to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 7 on the play. And the second catch of the afternoon for Kraft. No pressure, perfect. Sacked 4 times, and I would think, Darryl, that most quarterbacks are going to have worse numbers under pressure than without pressure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, is it really only been 6 times that he's been under pressure?
Right, exactly. Feels like a lot more
than that.
Give it to the motion man Golden, and Golden upended by his opposite number, Greg Newsome, about 1.5 yards short of a Green Bay first down.
Yeah, Grant Delpit he's a good player. We talk a lot about Denzel Ward and the coverage ability outside, but Grant Delpit down inside. We mentioned him, challenging Derrick Henry and then kind of following through on that. That was another really good job of forcing that runner back inside to your teammates.
They do not have to snap it here. And they will anyway. One last play. Love under heat. Pressure comes, and he's blasted by Schlesinger. They didn't have to snap it, and the Browns are happy they did. A loss of 13 on the play.
I have no idea what Jordan Love is doing right here. Just throw it away and get back to the line of scrimmage, but don't let that happen.
What I tell you, I've still got it.
Wow, you are really giving PointsBet a run for their money.
It's the plan.
Wait, don't hit here.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you move right.
This is right. What are you doing?
Pivot.
What?
Pivot.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
What is pivot from? Is that from a show?
Ontario, we see you. When everyone else only sees hockey-obsessed Canadians, born wearing skates and sleeping with their sticks, DraftKings Sportsbook knows you're more than just hockey fans. You're hockey fans that like football, hockey fans that like basketball, even hockey fans that like cricket. So scan the QR code to download DraftKings Sportsbook and get closer to all your favorite sports, on or off the ice. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
Holy catfish! 12 seconds left.
So here you go. You've got 4th and 2.
I'm going with Josh Allen.
Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
An unbelievable 26-yard touchdown run! Are you kidding me?
12-play drive. 12-play drive with his way? Yeah.
The Bills!
Back at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, a 10-0 lead for the Green Bay Packers as we start the fourth quarter with a punt after the third 3-and-out pitch today by the Cleveland defense. DeAndre Carter is the deep man. Good punt by Whelan, forcing Carter back to the 9-yard line. Carter on a diagonal to the sideline, yanked down from behind at the 15 by McDuffie. Let's go back to that third down play.
Yeah, you kind of wonder why they're going to try and squeeze this one in. Keep your eyes on Carson Schlesinger after the clock. We're going to be right down. So when you see the 0, then you look to see if the ball was snapped. I think it's going to fit the NFL's definition that is a legal play. But we were wondering, hey, Matt LaFleur, does he want to throw another challenge? He had a successful one earlier in the game on 12 men being on the field.
A challenge that we did not get the snap off in time. So we had a penalty during the punt that's going to tack on 5 yards for the Browns and move it out to the 25-yard line.
Well, they've only got to drive 75 yards, so that's much better, Kevin.
Illegal formation was the call. And so started at the 25, first down and 10. With 118 total yards today to the Browns on offense. And on first down, it's Judkins who falls forward for 2. When you look at this offense and you ask a lot of questions, we have a conversation about the quarterback, which will continue to be had, but where is the big play in this offense? There just isn't one. Flacco checks it short. That's Fannin, the young tight end who's been quiet today, ends up a yard short of the first down.
We thought maybe Harold Fannin Jr. was going to be one of those guys because we were told he's getting a little bit more of the wide receiver route tree introduced into him to try and create that explosive play. But to do it, you've got to be able to protect. You got to be good up front. You've got to be able to know your assignments, pass games on twists, be able to come up with creative ways to stop a Micah Parsons, and be able to hold that ball a little bit. The catch and run style, that ends up being an explosive play at David Njoku, but they've just really struggled to find any type of those.
Heavy formation, extra lineman in on 3rd and 1 for Cleveland. Play action. Pressure up the middle from Quay Walker, and Flacco heaves it downfield. Bond didn't know it was coming, and it's 4th down and 1, and the crowd displeased.
Yeah, well, I mean, Quinshon Judkins is in, and he's a running back, but as a running back, you've also got to be ready for pass protection, right? And I don't know. I mean, that's somebody who, yeah, he just got here a week ago, and he's not up to speed, and he got caught in a situation where he did not understand his assignment. He has to be responsible for Quay Walker in pass protection.
And now 4th and 1. They'll line up with a heavy formation. They'll give it to Judkins, and that little lunge at the end gets the first down. Not by much, but he got enough to keep it going for Cleveland.
Boy, they got really lucky, because watch Isaiah McDuffie right here. Everything's going to get jammed in like on the tush push. He splits that double team and almost gets enough on Quinshon Judkins to prevent that first down.
So first down and 10 at the 35. Four-man rush. Flacco deflected, almost intercepted by Edgerrin Cooper. He wanted Njoku, but Cooper jumped that one. Everything is short. Everything is underneath, and those linebackers are taking advantage, trying to come away with some free ones.
Yeah, they're jumping everything. If you got a double move in this offense, I suggest you use it now, because it's going to work. Edgerrin Cooper just does a great job on this one. Watch him work around. He sees it. He knows it's coming. He has to work all the way around David Njoku and almost makes the interception.
Flacco, good protection this time, and he misses Judy. At the 45, Nate Hobbs in coverage of Jerry Judy, and it's 3rd and 10.
And we were here week 1 against the Bengals, and even then the 2 interceptions were balls that were down low, and the receivers trying to make the catch and popping them up, and interceptions by the Bengals secondary on those deflections. So, you know, again, kind of like we talked about with that shot down the sideline to Isaiah Bond, you know, there's opportunities out here, but we're not executing our offense the way we should be at this stage of the season.
Flacco airing it out down the sideline, and diving attempt made by Cedric Tillman. Flags all over the place, and I think Cedric Tillman going to get an offensive pass interference call.
Yeah, you can't extend the arm. My teammate Michael Irvin was unbelievable.
Pass interference, number 19, offense. 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
You don't extend the arm to show it. You just hold your elbow up and keep it bent, but you can't do that. And you're right on the face mask on top of that. So that's an easy call. But if you can let him get close as you're running to track that football and just keep him at bay with your forearm. I mean, Michael was a master at getting away with pass interference.
Cedric Tillman has not quite mastered that craft to that level yet.
No, it takes time, but he's one of the guys you watch on film. There's some potential there, but we're not getting that consistency.
3rd and 20. Flacco tosses short. Fannin breaks first contact, and Fannin down at the 36-yard line. Still needs 9 for the first down. There is a flag down at the 25 on the far sideline.
Offside defense, number 1, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Micah Parsons. And another chance at 3rd down.
You can see number 1 at the top of your screen there. Neutral zone is the length of the football. You cannot have anything in there on the offensive or defensive side of the ball, and he is always pressing that line of scrimmage, that neutral zone area.
Third and 15, they rush 4. Checks it short. Jerome Ford at the 40-yard line, and down there, still a good 4.5 yards short of the first down, and here comes the punt unit for Cleveland.
It's a 2-possession game. I mean, your offense has not only struggled here this afternoon, it has struggled all season long. I'd say what the heck in this stage right now, and see, I mean, it seemed like that was the play calling to get you into a 4th down and potentially manageable at 5 yards.
Everybody says get away from the punt. Takes a nice Cleveland bounce, rolling inside the 10, trickling dead inside the 3 near the 2. Corey Bojorquez with a good play on special teams. But Cleveland Browns fans Only game 3 of the season, and they've already seen enough. At least the Guardians are playing well.
From Canada's leader in leveraged, inverse, and inverse leveraged ETFs, Beta Pro ETFs give you the tactical edge. Take command of the market at betapro.ca.
Twisted Tea fans love to celebrate football with the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea. Made with real brewed tea and just the right kick of lemon flavor. It's Canada's #1 hard iced tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Good times with a twist.
I could ask. Why not? Yeah, I'll just ask.
Wondering about Ozempic? Ask your doctor and visit Ozempic.ca for savings.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir, Dior.
I'm good. Yeah, I feel good. Hey, you gotta catch it. The butterfly. Yeah, that's good luck. Good luck to that guys. That's good luck. Yeah, that's good luck, bro. That's good luck, bro.
Let's fly around. Let's have some fun today. Let's get Coop smiling. How about that?
Yeah.
There we go. Got some teeth.
Got some teeth. I need everything you got. Let's find a way to get a win. Everybody want a piece of this joint. We'll come and get it.